Hi, and welcome back to Kids Eat Toast Sometimes. Today is, of course, Election Day, Voting Day, or as most South Africans call it, recovering from your long weekend babalas day. Get you a man that can do both, but also remember, God's watching. Today, like every other Monday, I am joined by my wonderful co-host, aka Chloë Mulville, Woof, Chlo Dog, also known as the working man's Katy Perry.
Samuel?
I mean that as a compliment. The working class shall rise. Getting a bit Marxist.
Are you the working class then? Or are you fun employed?
Bit of both. Little column A, little column B. But what I'm trying to say is, welcome to the show. We are happy to have you. Chlo Dog.
We are.
You're looking beautiful.
Thank you.
You're looking intelligent.
Thank you.
How you doing?
How you doing? I'm doing good. This week's been a good week. Apart from load shedding. Load shedding has actually driven me up the wall this week. And I know it's a place of privilege to be able to complain about your electricity, of course, but do you know what I found out?
That's a place of privilege. Just complain. It's good to complain. Everyone likes it.
It is good to complain, actually, yes.
Everyone likes a good whinge.
Yeah.
You know what? I hate the way my toes look.
Me too. No, the way my toes look, not the way your toes look. But anyways, I actually found out that Elon Musk is so rich that he could fund South Africa for 2 years and still be wealthier than our richest local.
Wow.
So I think Eskom, maybe befriend Elon, do something. But I think get him on board.
Cheapers.
I think he could solve our issues. Actually, I don't trust Eskom.
I don't trust anyone. But load shedding, for me, it trades a fine line with body shaming.
Why?
Load shedding. Okay. Oh, a bit of a slow start this Monday. Let's pick it up. Yeah, no, I don't know. Eskom Sapus was that app, and then they changed it to Eskom Sapush. It's funny.
Which is funnier, I think.
Yeah, because, you know, there are layers to the joke. And I don't know, the load shedding, the lack of electricity, the body shaming. Did I say the load shaming? Maybe. Who knows? Sometimes I get into like this Eminem sort of trance. Eminem, look at him, Eminem. Grabbing his you-know-what. We do know what, Eminem. But yeah. And when it comes to this load shedding problem, Chloe, everyone talks about it and complains. And, you know, we feel cuck about it. But then Cyril Ramaphosa at an ANC rally is like, well, guess what, guys? America also has load shedding. The powerhouse is not such a powerhouse. Even California has problems.
Really?
Yeah, I think they had rolling blackouts, but that was also quite a few years ago.
Yeah.
It's like, well, you know, America also had polio. Yeah, it doesn't mean we should have it now. It's supposed to be gone. So it was a pathetic sort of rationale for why we don't have it. But I don't know. Do we solve our load shedding problems? I know he said that we need multiple power
Apparently, this is because sharks at the bottom of the ocean, and this is real, have been chewing on them power lines. Yum, yum, yum. Yum, yum, yum.
Yum, yum, yum. Oh, no electricity. Just before elections. I'm a DA shark. DA shark. Papa. No, come on. It sounds like we live in a storybook. The sharks were eating the power lines.
No, but apparently that is true.
Are those anorexic sharks?
Why?
Why are they eating power lines? Come on, eat seals or something, or pukkaveen. One of my favorite Afrikaans words. Penguins. Pukkaveen.
I thought that was in... Oh, never mind.
That might actually not...
No, I think you are right.
Yeah, but even with the scheduled load shedding, it's never on the schedule. It's just...
Oh, yeah. They like to just mess around with you. They're like, stage 1. Just kidding. Stage 4.
Yeah. No, it's too terrible. And is there anything worse than having your phone on 1% and then, or you low battery and then load shedding hits, so you got no Wi-Fi, you don't have any data because that costs an arm and a leg in this country. What do you want me to do now? Read a book? No thanks. I think I'll take my chances with pigeon mating calls. That's entertainment.
So good.
Thank you.
That was really good.
Thank you. I don't know. There's a lot wrong with me, I think. And while we're here, just a quick tip. A lot, 2 words, not one. A lot of errors get made around the spelling of the word. Don't look stupid in English. A lot, a space lot.
Although a lot, you can allot something to someone. So that is actually a word.
Okay. We'll check back on
allotment. Yeah.
But that's like saying spaceship.
All right. Okay. Show and tell.
Show and tell. Thank you, Chloe.
Hey.
For those of you listening, I have got a hockey stick out, but it's also our defense mechanism for the house. I keep it at the front door, and if anyone's thinking of coming, I just take them out. Someone did point out that it's also right at the front door, so why wouldn't the thief use it? And I said, you actually have to be sponsored by Osaka to use it, which I'm not. So I don't know actually how I can even hold this. It's like that sword that you pull out. Where was that? Whose sword is that?
No idea.
You know what sword I'm talking about, though? In The Rock. Only the worthy can pull it out.
Oh, yes.
But this is my show and tell because I love hockey. I coach a lot of hockey. I change lives. That's basically what I wanted to say. That's
actually a funny story. This happened like a year ago. And we were at Sam's parents' house, but we were house sitting for them. And we thought someone had broken in the evening. And Sam grabbed his hockey stick. And then all of a sudden his voice changed. Like, I don't even know how many pitches. He goes, hello? Who's there?
You've got to be intimidating. I go, hello? I like put a bit of Afrikaans in my voice because they know you don't fuck with Afrikaans. Hello? And then I'll call the dogs. I say, hey, dogs, come here. You big one, come here. Our dogs are small. I say, big one, go look in the garden. And they go, hello? And no one ever says hi back. I find it quizzical.
Well, hopefully no one ever says hi back. Yeah.
Yes, but, and then just the last thing on this Osaka brand, I think I need to finally apologize to my friend Luke Schooling, who occasionally watches these videos, because I used to bully him for being sponsored by Osaka. It came out of insecurity, Luke. I hope you're doing fine and that rehab is going well.
Jeepers. Okay, well, my show and tell is these beautiful mini sushi earrings.
Ooh, nigiri.
Gifted from our friend Ben at Obi Sushi. That episode will be coming out on Thursday. We're very excited. We actually filmed it yesterday at Obi, which was super cool. It was the first podcast episode that we'd filmed outside of the studio, which was very fun.
Very fun.
But yeah, I love them. Apparently, these people who make them, you can bring in any dish that you want put into a miniature size. How cool is that? So you can bring in your bowl of ramen, and they say no more.
They make it ding dang. It's in Japan.
Oh, yeah, Samuel. No.
I found out that from Ben that a hat is called a hatto. And I thought that's cool.
Is it actually?
Yeah, I don't know. He could have been lying just to set us up for some comedy gold. But yeah. Obi in Long Street, bottom of Long Street. What a meal.
So good. Yeah, if you're in Cape Town, you guys have to try it. It's the best sushi I've personally ever had.
No, it is. Asian people eat there. That's when you know it's legit. They're not cooking there, they're eating there. You never see Asian people in sushi restaurants.
Yeah. No, but
and they're Asian people there. So basically, get your ass to Obi Sushi.
But yeah, it was a really fun episode to film. We've actually had so many nice guests that we've enjoyed filming with. We had Alex on the podcast like 2 weeks ago, I think.
Don't insult the fans. They know this.
Yes, of course. They know this.
Let's get into some of our juicier talking points.
There could be... No, but I was saying when we were on our podcast with Alex, we chatted a bit about Toy Story.
Oh, yes.
And he had his Toy Story tattoo. Ben's also tatted up.
Ben has got lots of tattoos. I'm sexually attracted to the tattoos. Not the man, the tats.
But Sam identified a lot with Buzz Lightyear. Am I right?
Well, throughout my childhood, as I feel... Like I've said on several other podcasts, there's something about being delusional, which I think I am. And, just seizing the day and thinking that you can go to infinity and beyond on the daily. And there's a new Buzz Lightyear film coming out. Mm-hmm. And I watched the trailer and I've got mixed feelings. Because Buzz Lightyear is supposed to be funny. Yeah. He's like that classic, he thinks he's from space, but now this looks like he is from space. I'm like... So now are all these jokes I laughed at in Toy Story 1, 2, and 3? Must I take those laughs back, Pixar?
1, 2, 3, and 4.
And 4. 1, 2, 3, 4 block. Gotcha. But no, so it looks like a cinematic experience. It looks like I'm going to have goosebumps. It looks like I might shed a tear.
Put those 3D glasses on.
Yeah, get a headache afterwards. Mm-hmm. I hate that. Stop doing that, everyone. But yeah, I don't know if it's going to be funny. I do know it's going to be fantastic. So I've got mixed feelings. Why do you think I'm like Buzz Lightyear or identify with Buzz?
I don't know. I think he's got maybe an enthusiasm for life that maybe doesn't match up with reality. Do you know what I mean?
That sounds like me.
He's like super, super optimistic. Sam's got such a sunny disposition, you know?
But to infinity and beyond.
He just believes the impossible. But
so I've got to touch on infinity and beyond because it's how I live my life. When I hear to infinity and beyond, I get excited. I want to pay my taxes. I want to become a better person. I even consider recycling. I say, Sam, stop chucking straws into the ocean, or chuck less straws into the ocean. To infinity and beyond. We should all.
To infinity and
we're never going to die. We're
beyond.
going to live forever. KETS to the top, baby.
We're going to the moon. # this isn't financial advice.
Little inside joke.
Yeah.
I'm sure you guys would love to be part of that. Well, subscribe to our OnlyFans to find out the real inside scoop.
But actually, on the topic of space age stuff, something that blew my mind, and I didn't know about this, but recently our favorite, Zucky Baby, announced that Facebook is going to be changing its name to Meta.
Stop it. Just stop it.
Yeah.
Stop it now, Zuckerberg. Stop it. Just because you don't have any friends to play with and can't interact with normal human beings doesn't mean I want to play basketball virtually. He's like, oh, connect with people from Brazil. I'm sorry, Brazil. I don't know anyone from there. I like my friends. I like Chloe. I like people who watch KETS sometimes. That's it. I don't want to play basketball in Rio de Janeiro.
Yeah,
Stop it now. The robots are coming.
The keynote freaked, what do you call it? I don't know. It freaked me out.
You could literally see Mark Zuckerberg telling himself to blink. He'd be like, you can play with people around the world. Blink, Mark. And look at me. I'm so fucking, you're an alien. Say less.
His little lizard tongue came out a few times. He was like, we've rebranded.
Is there also a chance that we've just got this wrong and Mark Zuckerberg's an awesome person?
No.
Okay, wow.
No, most definitely not.
Would we trust Mark Zuckerberg more if he was better looking? Say Mark Zuckerberg looked like George Clooney. Would we all be like, hey, the metaverse?
Do you know who I think would be more Mark Zuckerberg in celebrity form? I was going to say Chris Traeger. What's his name?
Ann Perkins.
Ann Perkins.
His name is Roblo. That's the one.
Yeah. Facebook.
But he's got like some bizarre sexual allegations against him from like long ago about sleeping with underage girls. I could be wrong. I could be speaking about another Roblo from
that is terrible.
Kraaifontein. Who knows? But so I don't want to disclaimer. This could all be nonsense. You guys know what you're getting here.
Yeah.
With KETS Toast.
Yeah. But this name rebrand has caused quite a stir.
Excuse me, Chloe. I'm going to be awfully rude. What is this Meta? Because you sent me a link to look at. I got distracted by some other links that I'd been sent. Oh, you know what I'm talking about. Not by Chloe. The links I send myself. VPN dodger right here. And so, what is the metaverse? Because I don't really understand it. Sorry, Chloe's
the metaverse is
Tinder
calling me.
Popping off. Oh, the metaverse, exactly.
It's basically to align with the future. They're saying it's the future of VR, virtual reality. I think that Amazon came out with, it's called Our World or New World. And it's basically, this VR game. They're saying the future is going to be virtual reality. A simulation.
No, I'm over this.
A simulation in a simulation.
No, I'm sorry. Call me grumpy. Call me a naysayer. There will be naysayers. But I'm just not interested in any capacity. But there was also, I saw online, I didn't click on the metaverse links, but I saw online that it's causing quite a name stir.
Yes.
What are some of the names that, or like what people think it should have been called?
Yeah, so we were looking through some of the tweets. So this one company tweeted out, they were saying, Facebook is going to be changing their name. And it was hilarious, the tweet replies. So one of them was someone suggested FickFock, which I loved so much.
FickFock.
I thought that was brilliant. The other one, which I think was to the point, simple, was Facebook 2.
Come on. You're not a Pixar franchise series that could potentially disappoint me big time.
Facebook 2. And then the last one was Karen Book.
Jeez. That's fairly fair.
Yeah.
Karen Book. Imagine. I'm just thinking now, because Facebook is almost used exclusively by old people. We know this. Imagine a 40-year-old trying to log in to the metaverse. What's my username? No, you are the username.
Imagine getting stuck in there.
I saw a hilarious meme. You die in the metaverse, you die in real life. Do you think we should have harsher penalties for what we say online? Because at the moment, like we know, and we're going to do an episode where we read YouTube, TikTok, and Instagram comments because, good God, you people do not hold back.
Celebrities read mean tweets, but it's KETS version.
Yeah, so KETS celebrities, no. I tried, there was nothing there, apologies. But yeah, we'll do that. But do you think there should be like recourse? You should get into trouble? Or what about hiring a guy that just goes around and punches people who say horrible stuff?
No.
Okay. I'm just trying to create employment here.
I'm just brainstorming here. Instead of roast us, it's toast us. And then people can send in comments which roast us.
I mean, they do that anyway without invitation. But
That's
anyway,
true.
toast us.
Anyways, yeah. What do you think
But be nice.
What do you think the South African equivalent of a Karen is?
Oh, good question. The South African equivalent of a Karen is Karen. She's Afrikaans. She's fearless. She has a terrible haircut. You know what I'm talking about. The almost like looks like a
Your Afrikaans teacher.
/ pigeon. And she wants to praat with the manager, and she's scary. She's got like a fat kid that runs around. You think he's cute. He could probably kill you if he got on top of you. And that to me is what a Karen is. It's a Karen. Stay away from them.
Fair
But also
enough.
I think we need Karens. I do. I think we need Karens. We need Karens. We need diversity.
That's true.
Yeah. So at KETS, we have a hiring policy. We support diversity. So black, white, colored, Muslim, Indian. Muslim's not you know what I mean? We hire them all. So if you're a Karen looking for a job, don't apply here. We have no money.
Yeah, true. Yeah. Speaking of Karens, there was a coffee shop. I think it's been around in California. It's called Coffee Dose Cafe, and they've been ruffling a few Karens' feathers because of their new anti-Karen branding. We can put a few images up on the screen, but Sam, what do you think about this?
Oh, wow. So what? There's an anti-Karen serum?
Serum, yeah.
Serum I always thought looks like semen.
There's
and
another
I don't
one.
like that.
We survived a pandemic. We'll survive your shitty Yelp review.
That's great. And no, Karen, you can't talk to the manager. Don't say wild stuff like that to a Karen. That'll make her talk to the manager for real.
But that's the thing, is the Karens have now been coming for this restaurant.
Japers. Well, I suppose it's an ingenious marketing scheme. You insult your audience to get them to talk about you. And I think that's quite funny. So fuck you, all you people listening. Don't like and subscribe. No. While we are talking about reviews, who leaves horrible restaurant reviews and stuff? Actually, that's wrong. I nearly left a stinking Uber Eats review because last night this little fat boy wanted some Roko Mama's Uber Eats Burger Town, son, because I came home late, was with the family the whole time, hadn't cooked. Don't look at me and think, that's a lazy person who doesn't cook. This moustache is actually made up of thyme, salt, pepper, and oregano. Anyway, so I ordered this food at 8 o'clock.
Yeah.
It arrives at 11:15. That's 2 hours and 45 minutes. And that's fine. You know, I had some snacks here. The real concern is this poor Uber Eats driver who has to wait at the restaurant for 2 hours and 45 minutes. So essentially, his whole night is just looking after me.
Yeah.
And that sucks. So very upset with Roko Mamas. The burger was nice, but I don't like what's happening with the drivers. So, and you want to leave an angry review because you're hangry. But then you just don't want it to impact the driver. And he was so sweet, and it was a classic interaction where I was like, he said, how am I doing? I said, I'm good. He's like, I am not good. And I was like, some honesty, how refreshing.
Yeah.
But yeah, so that was talking about reviews, but he was fine. We sorted him out. And while we're on the topic of reviews, guys, we love your reviews. I'm gonna read one that was left that was fairly funny, because it wasn't overly hilarious. I had a chuckle. So, quality pod, clap hands, 5 stars. This podcast is better than smashed avocado on a crisp slice of sourdough. Love it. That is actually a great review.
That's so cute.
That's the one that popped up the most. There's some other ones here. Well, this is actually my favorite one. 5 stars as well. Thanks so much. So funny. Double exclamation point. You know this person was serious. And then the actual review was, went to Miami, lost my mind. Thanks for commenting, Pitbull. And that was the Microwave. So thanks, Mike. And the other one was from Rhonda Mountain. So thanks, Rhonda or Mountain, whatever your first name is. And please, guys, they do make a tremendous amount. That 5-star rating, it boosts us in the algorithm. We're charting in India, Singapore, all over Asia, Botswana, still undecided about us, big on the South African charts. So thank you very much. It really does mean a lot to us.
Thank you, guys. No, like it really means the world. That wasn't sarcastic.
People who do this, I feel, are just messing with us. And it's now, I've just seen it starting to rain quite heavily outside. Snuggle up if you're single. I don't know. Shame. Maybe ask your mom for a snuggle. You never know
Not how like much. That.
Not a weird snuggle, just a cozy snuggle. Yeah. I wonder, do you think people are going to be voting in the rain? I already predict a super low turnout. Yeah. Now it's raining. Cape Townians are like, no thanks.
I wouldn't want to stand in the rain, to be quite honest. Bring your brollies. It's too late now.
If any political party hands out like an umbrella, well, I'll vote for them. So we must still go vote. Go vote. You probably, by the time you listen to this, have voted. Actually, do what you want. I'm not going to tell you what to do. Whew. Speaking about hard things, we are now in hard lockdown or difficult things. It's lockdown day 7002. Isn't that I love all these new channels. Keep it like, guys, we stop counting. It's fine.
I know. I remember everyone was counting on their stories. They were like, lockdown day 101, and I thought it's going to end soon.
Oh well, what can you do?
You know, I saw a funny fic-foc TikTok where this person was saying, is the pandemic really that bad? Because you can still get a Starbucks coffee.
Oh, that's true. It's like,
do you know what I mean? It's like, it's not like it was like back in the 1800s where, you know, every third person was dying.
Yeah, I think I watched that same thing. It's like, yeah, things are bad, but I discussed this while eating an ice cream.
We watched the same thing, yeah.
Oh, we watched it together. Yeah, lockdown, hard lockdown. Jeez, something else. Eh?
Yeah.
Something else.
Do you think that we would have survived hard lockdown together? Because Sam and I we weren't together then.
No, I don't think so.
Really?
I don't think so. And here's why. There are only so many loaves of banana bread that are still fun. Okay, there are only so many series you can watch together. But when you're contemplating life and death, like we all were during the hard lockdowns, you want to look your worst. You want to be in the same tracksuit pants that you've been in for 4 days. There's nothing sexy about it. So I don't want to feel judged by a significant other, especially a new relationship. I mean, it's pretty much marriage. You know what I'm saying? So you want that. There's no sexiness during a hard lockdown.
That's true.
It's for kinky people. You know, like getting tied up. We were all tied up.
That's actually, there's this guy, this isn't because of lockdown, but there's this guy in Italy who was under house arrest, and he begged to be sent to prison because he couldn't stand being with his wife. Like, I don't know if that is funny or sad. He literally broke his house arrest, so his ankle alarm went off, to go to the police station to say, please let me into prison. I can't take it anymore.
Wow. That's wild. But Chloe, show some goddamn compassion. Whilst that story might be a touch humorous, have you not watched Marriage Story starring Scarlett Johansson and that ugly guy, Adam someone? Divorce is hard. Divorce will break you down. And it's a tricky thing. Maybe divorce is even easier or harder, rather, than marriage. And I don't know, maybe he wanted to go back to prison to try guys out.
Oh, no.
Okay.
Samuel.
I'm sorry that I support the bisexual community. I'm so sorry. I am so sorry, Chloe. It's 2021. Get your head out of your ass. I'm done. Okay, thank you.
Okay, awesome.
Enough on Adam Driver. Guys, why is Adam Driver famous?
Wasn't it Leonardo DiCaprio?
Chloe, shush. Why is Adam... He was in Star Wars. He's there kissing Scarlett Johansson. You're living my life, Adam, even though I'm not the biggest... Oh, no. I mean, you... Yeah, okay. Wow. Let's move on. Another talking point, please.
Okay. Have you heard about the Tembisa Ten #Tembisa Ten scandal?
It's a bit like this fees must fall. It's hashtag fees must fall.
Yeah.
Fees must fall. No, hashtag. Yeah, hashtag Tembisa Ten. I have, but you want to elaborate a bit?
Okay.
Because it's a wild story.
Okay. So, for those of you who haven't heard about it, basically, there was a couple in the Tembisa township in Ekurhuleni. And they birthed dectuplets. I think it's how you say it, which means it's a set of 10 babies in June of this year, which would have been a Guinness record-breaking event, because the most babies ever born is 8.
Sure.
So 10, that's a big number. But the catch is that it most likely never happened, and it's resulted in one of the biggest South African journalism controversies ever.
Oof.
Why? Which is weird, right?
Oh, because it never happened.
Because it never happened, and it's basically turned into, it's basically this guy from the Pretoria News, and he published a hoax, essentially, which is fake news, and that's big.
You've sent this to me, Piet Rampedi.
Yes.
Which is one confused name.
Yeah.
That is Piet Rampedi.
Yeah. So the mother's...
Wrap your head around that.
The mother's disappeared. The babies are not to be found. And this guy, so the head of, it's called Independent Media, who owns
this
them.
is Iqbal Survey and the boys, not good people.
Yeah. So
I could be wrong. I'm just firing names.
No, you're completely right. Not good people. He's now saying that these children were their excuse. They didn't publish a hoax. The children have been sold into sex trafficking.
Is this a joke or is this...
This is true.
Oh, God.
This is what he said. There's sex trafficking that happens in these Gauteng hospitals. Can you...
Child trafficking?
Yeah, child sex trafficking.
Oh.
It's
double
horrible.
Trouble.
But there's literally no evidence of her ever giving birth.
Wow.
So it's to cover their own bums. Like
Where did you read this article?
Daily Maverick.
Tell me you vote for the DA without telling me you vote for the...
No, man, Sam.
Vote for whoever you want to.
No.
And then go to Miami and lose your mind, because politics here is a shit show.
Yeah.
And what a crazy ass story.
No, I mean, it blows my mind.
Wow. No, that's... So basically, if I'm understanding it correctly, because I saw the first thing, 10 children have been born, the Tembisa 10, whatever it is, that's amazing. Someone look after this woman because she's been through a lot, or a lot has been through her. 10 children. And that's unheard of. Then the children weren't there. Then she was asking for grant money.
Yeah.
Now she's disappeared. Now it's part of sex trafficking, child trafficking. Oh my God.
We're falling apart.
The sex traffickers are coming for us.
One of our parts of our set is just falling down.
No one was hurt because it's just Chloe and I. So anyway, we'll persevere through it. But the Tembisa 10, what a strange South Africa, man.
I just think it's so crazy that the head of this publishing company has blamed it on sex trafficking. How insensitive can you get?
Yeah, that's not good. But I don't know. It seems like there's a lot of weird money involved.
Yeah.
And I mean, money fascinates me because it's basically, I sound like a dirty hippie now, but like we've just assigned value to it because in itself, it's worthless. It's toilet paper, fancy toilet paper. That would probably hurt you, actually, if we think about Madiba sliding up and down.
Imagine those paper cuts.
Ooh, especially a crisp 100 rand. That'll cut you up real good. But anyway, money's always fascinated me. And I was reading this article again. I don't know. I'm reading an article. It's not really an article. But I saw what a pair of Jordans are going for. And it's absolutely crazy. So Michael Jordan, basketball player.
Jordan.
No. Michael B. Jordan's the actor. Michael Jordan is the basketball player. But anyway, his rookie season sneakers that he wore in 1984 have been auctioned for 21.7 million rand. A pair of shoes. The worst part, they're secondhand.
I know.
They're dirty, Nochal.
No, they're like almost 40 years old.
No, it's... people don't take us seriously.
No, I was looking at Jordans, and I looked up like the most expensive Jordans. Obviously, those came up, but there's also some that are just being sold for like 100,000 rand.
I could
you know what I
literally
mean?
sell my friend, Jordan, for less. Jordan, and he'd be happy if he got the money. We'll talk about this at the end of the show. But, you know, I mean, we're not really being taken seriously here by these corporations. And you know who else doesn't take us seriously, especially here in South Africa? Hadedas. I mean, what the fuck is this creature? I believe in saving the planet and, you know, the Eskimos, not the Eskimos, the polar bears. Let's say, maybe save the Eskimos as well. The Inuit people. Which ones are slow?
Don't know.
Oh, I don't know. But Hadedas have got to fucking go. 5 a.m. At a funeral. Even when I'm trying to watch international cricket, they're the birders. Getting in the way of everything. You're not an international cricketer. You're a fucking bird. And you're ruining the game.
Do you know what the craziest thing is?
You're a nuisance.
They're not indigenous.
Where's the Hadedas
They're an
from?
alien species. I think from Europe.
I'm not surprised about that. Oh, of course they are.
Yeah.
Probably from the UK. That's the Koran of the bird world. What's your best Hadedas impersonation?
Is that how they sound?
Oh, I don't know. I think
Is that good or bad?
I think it was pretty good, but long story short, or short story long, aka an erection. That didn't really make sense.
Not at all.
My humblest apologies. When it comes to me, it's more like short story short. We're working on it. Seeing a psychologist, dealing with my issues, my insecurities. But yeah, Hadedas have got to go. That will be my platform for the national elections. I will exterminate every Hadedas in South Africa.
I feel like they're like the birds' version of cockroaches. Like they just won't die.
As A$AP Rocky once said, roaches on the wall, I need roaches on my dresser.
Why? Oh,
I think
what?
he's talking about weed.
Oh, okay.
So for, again, any more rap lyrics you want explained, send them through to me. I have an extensive an extensive knowledge set.
Okay.
But we've also been doing a lot more hot takes and hot takes. And so I get a bit carried away with mine. So I think before we head into overrated, underrated, wrap this little piece of art up and smoke it up. Chloe, do you have any burning hot takes that you want to get off your chest?
I have been waiting for my time to shine.
Okay, well, so here we go. Chloe Melville with some hot takes.
My first one. You're not an independent boss babe business owner. You're part of a pyramid scheme and you need to stop.
Wow. Coming for those multi-level marketers.
We all know how much that stuff upsets me.
You know who you are. Diamond level executive 10.
Okay. Well,
You're the worst.
I'm just getting started.
Okay, you're just getting started.
Yeah.
Let's make direct eye contact with these people this time. Hit them with those beautiful eyes, Chloe. And what's your next hot take?
Okay. You don't love the UFC. You just have a betting addiction and you don't know how to stop.
I think this is directed at me because I started betting on UFC and I did not win anything. But it's because I do wild bets. So I'm like, in the third round, a pterodactyl's going to descend and kill the ref. Yeah. I'll put 10 rand on that and I could stand to win 1 million rand. Unfortunately, apparently pterodactyls don't exist anymore.
Yeah.
So I lost out on that bet.
Yeah.
But I don't act, this is a bit of a joke. I put 100 rand. I'm never going to do it again because I lost all my money. And betting is addictive. Or so I'm told.
Yeah. I think it's addictive if you win money, which Samuel hasn't. So.
Okay.
Big talk about taking me on a date night, but.
Okay. Well, maybe you need to join a pyramid scheme. So you can pay for some things yourself. Those pyramid schemes, they freak me out. It's almost just like, not worse than someone dying, but it's like, okay.
Yeah.
No, but it's like, you saw that person, you knew them in school. They're like, hey, Sam, check out Herbalife. And I'm just like,
I know,
some parts of you died.
I'm like, this person has been thinking about me. We haven't chatted in years. Hey, girl, been thinking about you. You want to join my MLM?
Yeah. No, I don't know. I think, what are we doing?
Let's do some overrated, underrated.
Okay.
Are you ready to go?
I'm ready to go. I'm raring to go.
Okay.
Vroom, vroom, vroom.
Overrated, underrated.
We don't have any sound effects. We have to make them all. What's this one? This is a V8 engine starting up. Vroom, vroom, vroom. Something wrong with this car's engine.
The cocoa. Okay.
Sorry, the fumes from that V8 engine. Sorry for coughing, listeners. We love you.
Okay. Overrated, underrated. Sam, are you ready? All right. Divorce.
Divorce is underrated. Think 2 Christmases. Think more presents. Think free therapy. And you've also got a bit of edge to you now. Your parents are divorced. You got divorce privilege.
That's assuming they have kids.
Oh yeah. If you're just getting divorced and now living a lonely life, overrated.
Okay. The Proteas.
The Proteas, underrated. I know I came on this platform and said we would never win the World Cup. We are winning the World Cup. We're winning the World Cup, okay? And for all of those people hating on Temba Bavuma, we wouldn't have won that game if Bavuma didn't score all those runs. So shut up. Miller time. Thank God, because that clock has been broken for long. But now it's Muller time. And Rabada, you're one of the best in the world. You know I love you. Go push someone. The ICC can't ban you forever, boy. Proteas are winning the World Cup. That's what I'll say.
So Graham Smith is going to lead us to victory.
Oh, God, Chloe.
Graham Smith is going to lead us to victory. Okay, the elections.
The elections, overrated because there is literally no one to vote for, but underrated because if you're standing in the rain, especially if you're in Cape Town trying to vote, wow. I love a person with morals. I love a person with some balakis.
That's true. We're going to go stand in the rain in just a few. Overrated or underrated, Vicks?
Vicks. Vicks is severely underrated. I honestly, when they were talking about vaccines, shut up. Just distribute Vicks to everyone. COVID will be gone in a minute. Or you might. I've had a weird Vicks incident where I nearly died. I put too much on, and it felt like there was a fire on my chest. R.I.P. Table Mountain. Nice to see some green growth back on the slopes. Nice to live in Cape Town.
All right, Karens.
Or in South Africa, Karens. Underrated.
Underrated.
Like I said, we need them because we need diversity. I think that's my take.
Okay. And then the last one, overrated or underrated, long weekends.
Long weekends, this is an unpopular opinion. Long weekends are overrated. There's too much drinking. There's no work done. Our society would fall to pieces if we had a long weekend. Everyone's like, 4-day week, haha. No, you're not Tim Ferriss. You're not Elon Musk. You need to work every day. And we need to have 2 days where we watch sports and drink and then get back to our so depressing lives. But no, I think that's how I feel. Not really. I would love more long weekends. Your take on the long weekend?
I love a good long weekend.
Okay.
But I like it, I think, when it starts on Friday. I think you're right. I want to start the week off on a Monday, but I'd love a Friday off. Okay.
I don't know. It's messy. Maybe, I mean, the majority of the people that listen to this podcast are unemployed. We know who you are.
Insulting them like that?
This is just a bit of fun. Maybe you are employed. Congratulations. Send us money. Just send it in an envelope. With our post office, it probably won't come here, but just send it. It's a thought that counts. Or send a 5-star review.
Or like the video. You can subscribe if you want to. Leave a comment down below. This is on YouTube. We love going through your guys' YouTube comments.
No, it's something to behold. It's nice to feel the support, nice to feel the love. And we are KETS to the moon. We've got the new poster. I'm sure you've seen it. Chloe designed it. How is that, Chloe Dog? Not just a pretty brain, as I like to say. A pretty face. But of both. So, again, I think that's us for the week, you know?
Bye.
Enjoy. Okay, we got to show a bit more love before we...
Oh, okay.
So remember, to infinity and beyond, love your parents, love your siblings, love yourself. And if you are making some toast, as you lathering it up, the butter brigade, I don't know, Aslam, I don't know if it's going to stick. I like toasties. You guys let us know. Butter brigade / toasties. Got a lot of love for you guys. Thanks for all the love you have shown us. Have a lovely week. Yeah. And we will see you on Thursday with Ben Bettendorf from Obi Sushi. Just so everyone, he's a white guy who works in a sushi place. I don't want to get hopes up. that people are going to see Papa San, and then it's Ben. Chloe, anything you want to get off your chest before we get out of here?
If you haven't voted, go vote. This will be out at 6 p.m. So I think voting closes at 9. You
9
still
in
have
the
time.
evening?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure.
Oh, wow. I think I'm going to go then.
If you still have time, please go and vote.
Or don't. But do.
Do.
But vote for anyone. I heard Pitbull's running, so maybe vote for him. And remember, if you're not getting your girlfriend nigiri, sushi, inspired earrings, are you even her boyfriend?
Well, Sam didn't give these to me.
Oh, yeah.
So.
Am I her boyfriend? Bye.
Bye.
See you. Catch you on the flippity flip.